Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, hold on, like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell.
Ain't even time yet. Ain't even time to do that.
You gonna make sure you forget.
Hey,
Told y'all I was gonna get.
But look, I've been up for like 24 hours straight. I slept for like 30 minutes, and I had to get up at like no, it was 30 minutes at halftime because the game came on at 3:30.
You a fan? You a fan?
Hey.
No, wait. 3:30 a.m.
Yeah, 3:30
is time.
I just want to make sure that's understood.
I got in at like 1:30 this morning, and then I didn't go back to sleep. I had to watch my Jags play.
You had to watch them. I told you they were gonna win. You had to watch them.
I did have to watch them.
Yes. What was the reason? What was the reason you said they was gonna win?
Miles Jack, sorry ass, how you play.
Yep. That's why I knew. I kind of figured they were gonna win too. Shaq was all over the field too. I like seeing him out there active on the field.
I love Shaq. Local.
Later.
That's my dude.
And Lambo wasn't kicking, right?
No, Lambo wasn't. Lambo must be.
That's
really
why they won.
But the dude that was kicking, he only been on the team. They just signed him on Monday.
Off the street too.
This is why.
Clutch though. He came in clutch.
Yeah, he did.
And this is why kickers need to get as much grief as possible when they miss a field goal.
Yep.
Because somebody come off the street and kick a 50-something yard field goal and make it.
Hey, that 58-yarder though. That one snuck in.
Hey,
It was a curveball.
Yeah.
Now they went in.
Danny, your team winning?
I don't know. After Monday, I just, people hit me up talking about your team winning. I say, just hold on, just wait.
Is Wentz hurt yet?
No, not yet.
he will be by mid-season.
Yeah,
He'll be out.
He'll be hurt next week.
It's only a matter of time. He might not get hurt as long as they keep losing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the way that'll go. Trying to see what the score is.
But yeah.
Trash.
Oh, they winning. Again. It ain't over yet.
Who they playing?
The Texans.
Oh, Texans ain't got no team.
Yeah.
And that's why they scored 24-3.
Wow. Go Cowboys. Yo. What they do, man. It's your boy Joe. We back again with another episode of You Look Like a Podcast. Y'all know what it is, man. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit your bell. Bing. And then drop a comment. Let us know what you got going on.
What was that sound again? How it sound?
Bing. Or bling. So I don't know which one you're gonna throw on that today. You know what I mean? We mixing it up. I mean, my dog be having, as soon as I do like that, the bell pop up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Put an extra bell in there. Hey, but y'all know what it is, man. We back. Episode 43. 43, man. You Look Like a Podcast. We here got the gang in the building.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, what's going on, homie?
Man, I'm doing all right. A little under the weather, but I'll make it.
Okay.
Being around all these dirty kids.
Oh. You should probably stop eating butt too.
That's exactly why we can't go on that network. Just like that. That's exactly why we just gonna stay on YouTube.
I don't know what network you're trying to get on, but that just
we just talked about this. This man said it was a Christian network. He says this.
Christians eat booty too. Christians eat ass too. Don't let them fool you.
The bedroom is undefiled.
Y'all going left already.
That's why Dedrick's still up.
Yeah, Dedrick been up. Dedrick, what's up, bro? He delirious over there. He delirious. What's going on, Dedrick?
Hey, look. I'm a true fan. Just to let y'all know. But Jags won, so I'm happy. Yo, if y'all never done it before, I highly suggest.
But what?
No, not that.
Oh, my bad.
I suggest that you go see a chiropractor.
I have, and it's great.
I went to a chiropractor on Friday.
Yeah.
I had lower back pain, neck issues. My ankles was hurting every morning when I woke up. I went there on Friday. This dude did all these twists and adjustments. I felt like a brand new person walking out of there. my back pain went away instantly. I'm like, what is this?
I need to holler at you for real.
Hey, and it was like, I think a visit is like $45. Like here.
It is.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
It's $45 out of pocket. You go there, boom, boom, boom. They'll adjust you, and you.
Hold on, is that Hawaii prices? You know, y'all kind of everything.
I think that's nationwide. Actually, that's nationwide.
Oh,
right.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
But yeah, if y'all have any kind of like health issues, if you have like headaches that you can't explain, go to a chiropractor and
tell me how you feel next week.
I will. I got to go back for a follow up. Tomorrow, actually.
And the reason I don't like going to the chiropractor, it feels great when you walk out of there, but then whatever adjusts back and you have to go back because it's
you got to keep going. But
I did
in the beginning you have to go like closer together, and then once the adjustment starts working, you can space your visits out. It's just like going to the dentist. I mean, you got to go to the dentist every 6 months, right? You're supposed to go to the dentist every 6 months. If you don't, your teeth will fall out.
What?
Hey,
Dana, what's going on, Dana? What you got going on, Dana?
Not much. I had to go and get my vaccination because of the mandate. The company I work for, I'm sorry, send that email out, so we had to jump out there and go and get it.
Oh snap! Hey, can't give up that pension. Can't give up that pension because of no vaccine.
My company did the same thing. My company sent that email. He was like, "We are urging you to consider getting."
We'll do it.
It
threaten you. They threaten you with, like, you have to get four nasal swabs a week.
No. If you don't have it by a certain date, you ain't got no job.
Oh,
right. They gonna fire you.
Oh.
They will get rid of you.
I know a few people in the military that's getting out because they didn't want to get the vaccine. I'm like,
I'm blocking it really mostly.
I'm like, you've been in for 12 years. You've been in for 12, 13 years. You got 7 years to go and you get paid for the rest of your life. And you're going to get out because you don't want to get a vaccine shot when they've already injected you with all this other stuff.
I was going to say, don't they give y'all like a mustard gas shot or something?
Mustard gas shot.
Hey, we get smallpox. We get anthrax injected into us. We get all this stuff.
Lord.
But you don't want to get a COVID-19 shot? Don't make any sense. But hey, to each his own.
So we're gonna check in with Dana and see if he's a zombie next week on the show.
So you're gonna be the last one standing, right?
Hey, man.
Yeah,
we'll talk about that. But yeah, you know what it is, man. Long live Norm. Shout out to Norm. Shout out to the Roussel family. I know what it is with them. All love. Now, as y'all can see, we got an extra block up there with us. So we got a guest rocking with us. Before I introduce him, I'm gonna count on what he got. Oh my!
Well, I'm trying to. I was telling we don't play like 12 games this year. They 1-12 versus the Jags. I don't know how.
Man, listen.
How much you want to keep holding that shirt up?
That's what we're talking about.
I watched one game. They're gonna hold on to that 6-0 win out of all them 11 games for like to next year.
Look, I watched that Jacksonville, that Duval Jags, the 9U versus the 10U.
You seen that Clock City.
Like, hey, they're different. Those Jag boys are a different breed.
Yeah, that 9U team, man. That 9U team. I feel like we got like 5 teams in the park that's ranked nationally, but this ain't no bias to any of the teams. I love all the teams. They all, but I just feel like that 9U team, that 6U team too. I can't even really cap actually. That 6U team, they're number 2 in the nation. But I just feel like something about that 9U team. Like I feel like they're going. Everybody feels like the 6U going to win nationals, battle nationals. I mean, they beat the number 1 team out of Georgia. The Newman team called Newman something. I can't remember the name, but they went up to Georgia and played them. They were the number 1 team in Georgia. They beat them 53-0 on a running clock.
Man.
So that was the number 1 team in Georgia. So we're number 2 right now. The only reason we're not number 1 because we can't crew out of Texas is number 1, and we don't have no way to play them right now. So we'll just see them at battle, and just
Hey, crew, stop running, crew.
They flew out. This one thing I can say about them. They're from Texas. We played in Georgia. They had people at the game recording a 6U game. They came from Texas to record a 6U game to Georgia. So you're
man,
that's crazy.
They should have just brought the whole team and got on that field. Got it up close and personal.
Hey, Texas, when it comes to the youth football, Texas is a monster.
Yeah, definitely. I respect. They got some good teams out there, especially that 10U, that SED team, that 10U team out of Dallas. I think they beat somebody like 100-0 this year or something like that. Something crazy like that.
Wow. But yeah, man, y'all see we got a guest. We got Mr. For those of you, especially that know, youth football, you probably done seen this dude all on YouTube, probably actually walking around, probably like, man, who is dude right here? But, we got Mr. Bello himself of the Duval Jags rocking with us. I appreciate your time, bro. We appreciate your time coming on. We just wanted to give you an opportunity to tell what you got going on because y'all doing some big things. Like y'all see, I was holding up the West Side shirt. Y'all know I'm always talking West Side 12U. I coach over there, but I got major respect for what this man got going on. Like he said, they got about 5 teams ranked nationally, and y'all a new part, man. So I'm gonna turn it over to you and just give us a little backstory. How long you been coaching, things like that.
Okay, yeah, man. I appreciate y'all having me. Me and my brother. I mean, we've been around in the youth football probably since my son is my older son. He's 16, so we really got into it. Me and my nephew, my brother's son, or him and my nephew, they're about the same age. So we got into it when they were like 7. So that's when we really got into it and really, I knew nothing about it. We started at a small park and just we found our way to West Side. We used to always get whooped by. We thought we were good. Our teams were good. We would beat everybody on the South Side. And when we played West Side, we'd always get whooped. So we were like, man, something's different over there. So ended up moving to that side of town, and we got with West Side in I think 2015. Stayed with them all the way up until I stayed with them till 18. My brother stayed with them till 19. And then we started the Jags in 19, or he stayed with them till 18. We started the Jags 2019. So this is our 3rd year. Last year we won 2 national championships. Our 2nd year we won 6U nationals and 8U nationals. My brother's team won that 8U. They're the 9U this year. They're ranked number 8 in the nation right now. But I think they're gonna move up because I think OG Ducks just lost. They were number 2, and they just lost today actually to the Tritons out of I believe I want to say we played the Tritons in UIFL 8U and beat them for the championship. I can't remember where they're from. But they lost to them. So I think, we'll probably move up to that 7th spot. But like I said, we're blessed, man. We started this 3 years ago, 2 national championships last year. Our 10U All-Star made it to the national championship last year. We lost to the Maryland Seahawks 13-6 in the championship. So we came close to having 3. And then this year we have our 6U's number 2 in the nation, our 8U's number 5 in the nation, our 9U's number 8 in the nation. Our 12U was ranked. They just lost a close game to Big Cypress. They lost on the last play of the game. But they're heading up to Fort Lauderdale Thanksgiving weekend to play in this battle tournament. If they do really good in that, they can jump back in and get in the hunt. And our 7 really good. They only got 1 loss on the season. They lost in double overtime to GTM 7U, who I think was ranked like 10 at the time or something like that. So we're just building, man. We like what I was telling you earlier, what I started telling you, like I've been to a couple parks, and when me and bruh did it, we just want to say, like, we want to do something that 1,000% about the kids. And so that's really why we started it. And like I said, people in the city who know me and bro, they know that that's what we're about. You know, we're not about the money. We're not about nothing. We want the kids to look good. You know, we want to have a great program that's completely about the kids. And anybody who knows us know that's what we're about 100%. If you don't know me, you know we're about the kids. You know what I'm saying? These kids going to have the best uniforms, the best stuff for the cheapest price. And we're going to go out there and win, and we're going to look good. And that's what it's all about. So we're definitely blessed because people see that. That's why we got so many teams. I think the first year we had 4 teams. This year we got 8 teams, and we're just going to keep growing. You know, I don't see anywhere. And the good thing about us, or the great thing about us, a lot of people say, you know, oh, when we first started, oh, they're going to be around. They ain't going to be around long. But our 6U is all our younger teams are the best teams in the park. 6U number 2 in the nation a long time. So the foundation is laid. And like I said, we're just blessed.
So what made you choose the what's that, American Youth Football League? Is that what league y'all in?
No, we're in the UYFL. Okay,
the UIFL. Okay.
Well, we just the first year we went Indian River, and then we linked up with Ricky Simon. I've known Ricky for a long time, and he started the River City League this year. And last year we were in the Indian River, which was a good league too. But we just have to, you know, most of the teams are in Gainesville or Ocala, so we just wanted to be something that was part of Jacksonville, like River City. We don't, you know, teams from this area, and try to help him build that up, and then, you know, see where it goes from there. So that's why we.
What made you choose that over Pop Warner?
Well, Pop Warner's Pop Warner's dead, bro. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I ain't really know how to say it. Yeah, that's like nobody.
That's the perfect word.
Ain't no record Pop Warner. Like, I'm not saying there's no good teams of Pop Warner. There's some good teams down south who are, I guess, maybe still in it, but it's all about Florida Elite and all them different. And then with Pop Warner, another thing with our thing is like that we don't have a lot of rules as far as who we can play. And
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like Pop Warner, they won't let you play this person, or you can't play out of. It's like that's the only. Because in your conference, you're not going to move up and move up in the rankings stuff in your conference. It's going in the preseason. I'm going to Atlanta, going to Texas, or going to wherever and playing these teams and knocking them off. And stuff. So,
yeah, the team, I coached a team out in Southern South Carolina, and one year there was Pop Warner, and then the next year we went over to the UIFL.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just for that reason, because Pop Warner has too many rules.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like if you, and another thing I used to tell Westside when we were there all the time, is like Pop Warner is ran by like a totally different group of people who have really nothing to do with your group of people, if you know what I'm saying. So they're telling you what to do and who you can play and who you can do this, but they don't really do nothing. They're not doing nothing for your part. They're not doing nothing for your kids. So like, why am I going to let you tell me what I can do with my part, where I spend my money and you're not even doing nothing for me? So that don't even make no sense. So that's another reason why. So, but we're playing a team from South Carolina. You brought South Carolina up. We got a whole part from South Carolina coming down Sunday. We're gonna play 6 through 11. I'm gonna get their name in a second. I can't think of it right this second. But this Sunday in Dean Road, our home field, they're coming down here. So we're gonna get a little. I don't know, to be honest with you, but we're gonna.
It ain't the Spartans, is it?
It is the I'm gonna tell you the name in a second. My mind is gone right now. Columbia Knights.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know who Columbia Knights is.
Yeah, so it's just some work. We had a bye week, so they contacted us and they said they just want to see where their park is on playing a team, a park like ours, and they just want to kind of just gauge themselves. So they're gonna come down and we're gonna give them that work.
Okay.
Give them that good Southern hospitality work.
Send them home.
Hey, who y'all had yesterday?
We played FLA. We only had 3 games yesterday. All our odds had buys. So we had a 6, 8, 12, and then our 10U plays tomorrow night against their 10U Monday Night Football at Dean Road. So that should be a good one. That's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a nice crowd out there tomorrow. We swept them. Clock City yesterday. I think every game was
we had some team from Georgia. I can't remember what it was.
I see
Grady County, yeah.
I
Grady
seen
County or
them
something.
score like 40-0 or something like that.
Yeah. It was, like you said, it was just a little work.
Still work.
You know what I mean?
What does it entail, like starting your own league or starting your own team or whatnot, and your park and all that stuff? What's the process for that, and how time consuming and financially consuming was that process?
Oh man, it's a lot more. Like people see the end product, or not even the end, because we're started, but people see the product and you don't realize like what goes into as far as permits, and like we still don't even have a home. Like we got 8 teams. We practice at 4 different fields around the city. Like just because we don't, a lot of people have these parks. I ain't gonna say anybody's name, but a lot of people have these parks. They don't even have teams at the park, or they have one team and they just don't want to give it up. They want to hold. And then we got 8 teams. We got 300 kids in the park, and we're practicing at. We got one parent who has a 6U kid who got to go to 3 different sides of town to try to, you know what I mean? Because there's only so many parks, we need lights. So that's the biggest issue, really. The biggest issue, we don't have a home field. We just got Dean Road, and we've been using that as a home field. We're gonna try to put a bid in for it next year and get that to be our home spot and fix it up a little bit. But as far as starting a park, it's really not that hard to start a park. I would think, because I know a couple people who asked me about it, and the main thing, I mean, you got to have a little bit of money. You got to have some people who are gonna donate to you and sponsors, because you got to buy equipment for. You figure we started with 4 teams, 30 kids a team. You know what I mean? You got to buy helmets, you got to buy shoulder pads, you got to buy uniforms before you get the fees, because you got to have that already. So it definitely is not cheap. But the biggest thing is you got to have kids.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of parks around the city who are new parks, and I support them. I wish them the best and all that. But it's hard to fill 14. That's 100 and something kids. So that's one thing that we have. Like I said, and that just comes from us being like good dudes, really, and just people respecting us and people, messing. I've had my same group of kids in my 11U. I've had that core group since they were 6. You know what I mean? So
wow.
I've picked up kids along the way, and we've lost them along the way. I've had that core. So, like I said, when you're genuine and when you're doing it for the right reasons, it's only so long you can fake the funk. If you're doing it for the right reasons, you're doing it for the right reasons, and people get that and people see it. So, like I said, we went from 4 teams our first year, 4 full teams, and we have 8 or 9 teams this year. So that just, you got to have the kids. You can be the best coaches, or you can have the best unit, you can whatever. But if you ain't got kids, it don't matter. So yeah. I appreciate our parents, and they've definitely helped us build this program to what it is in such a short period of time.
Hey Bello, I'm gonna tell you a little story real quick. So this was when y'all first started the park. I used to work with Pat Cooper.
Yeah. Oh, that's my guy.
Yeah. I used to work with him, right? So I guess either you or your brother called him or texted him like, hey, it's official. We moved. He in the office. He like, oh, your boy said they gone. Oh, I'm out of there. I'm like, what you talking about? He like, oh, Bello and them, they just started their park. I'm gone, bro. Me and my son, we gone. We out of there. I was like,
he played with my brother for his son played with my brother for a couple years at Westside, and then he followed.
Yeah. He was like, oh, I'm out of there.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, when I left Westside, with my son, like the year I left, there was some stuff going on in the park I wasn't crazy about. So I was like, man, I'm gonna just I went to Sweetwater, which was the rival. So everybody was like, man, you crazy. But I'm like, man, I'm not even coaching. I'm gonna just bring my son. I just need to get away for a year, just be on the fence for a year. And then next year we're gonna try to start the park. And I didn't even ask nobody to come, but I had like 8, 9 kids from my team come with me to Sweetwater. And just like I said, we just got them people just mess with us. So he was like, bro, if you leaving, I'm leaving too. We gone. Where we going? You know what I mean? So they came over, and then that next year, man, we probably took we probably took 3 whole teams from Westside. Just not trying to take them. Just people, when we left, people like, shit, we going too. Where we going? What's up? So, like I said, we're blessed, man. Definitely.
So let me ask a question. I know you all have a few ranked teams. How complicated, how hard is that, from being the head of the organization to have the kids plus the coaches that have that winning mentality? how complicated is it to keep that in order?
That's what I was gonna get on next. We have great coaches, like, and one thing me and Bruh do is like we don't micromanage any, too much about I'm gonna let you coach how you want to coach. We let the coaches design their own uniforms. That's why they look so fly. Like I can't design everybody's uniform. We got, I say every team in our park probably got at least three uniforms per team, and the coaches like we're gonna give you a park uniform. We're gonna pay for the park one, and then they fundraise and do what else. But we let them design their own stuff. We let them do their own thing. So we don't really. We have great coaches. Taryn, head coach at 8U. My brother's head coach at 9U. We got Coach Kilo his first year. He's head coach at 7U. Coach Alonzo, head coach. We have great coaches. And so I just kind of let them do their thing. Like say 6U, when they went to Georgia, they set that up themselves. Hey, then they hit me up like, hey, coach, we want to go to Georgia. We're going to play this team from Newman. It's supposed to be the #1 team in the nation. Like, I just want to give you a heads up. I'm like, go ahead, do that. So they go play, knock them off. So that's really how we built it, because we've been around a lot of parks where hey, we want to go play such as. Nah, I don't want you to do that. I don't think that's a good idea. Like, no, let us. Mm-hmm. So that's one thing that I feel like we're blessed with as well, is we let them, we know what's going on, and we the head of it, but at the same time, I'm not gonna tell you can't play. If you feel like you want to go play, you feel like you can knock them off, I support it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you go do your thing, and that's one of the things why I feel like we're so successful. We don't tell nobody you can't do this or you can't do that. If you feel like you can win and you feel like you can go knock this team off, go. I'm gonna support you. If I can make it, I'm gonna come out there, because a lot of, we gotta go to they play in Atlanta, go to Georgia. Next year we want to take like 2 or 3 teams to California in the preseason, go play the OG Ducks or like the Snack Boys out of San Diego. You can't take the whole park, but I feel like the best teams in the park, maybe like 2 or 3 teams, we're gonna take them out there and just showing the kids something different. Showing them kids there's more to Jackson, there's more to the world of Jacksonville, Florida. You know what I mean? Like we went to played in the tournament in the preseason, took the kids to the aquarium, just try to do different things with them, take them on the charter bus, let them, some of the kids might never experience that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of, a little bit more.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah.
Hey, how y'all, let me ask you this. You let the coaches, they all come up with their nicknames? Because everybody got a different name at the park.
Yeah, like I said, we don't. I know we got the Jungle Boys. We got my team, the Terror Squad. They got the Mob Boys. They Jack Boys. They come up with their. Like I said, we don't. We let them. As long as it's in good taste. It's nothing crazy. Like we don't. I let them do their thing, man. And like I said, I think that's the reason. That's probably one of the main reasons why we're so successful. Them coaches know that they're gonna be able to do something if they want to go do it, and they're just gonna let us know, and we're gonna say yes, and we support them. So, we're not trying to tell them what to do or what they can't do or stuff like that. So that goes a long way. They know that we trust them. You know what I mean? So and they're great. All our coaches. I mean, you can't have 5. We have 8 teams in our park. I think 5 or we only have 4 ranked now. I think one of them they lost, so they dropped out. But even to have 5 teams ranked at one time out of 8 teams in your park, like you got to have great coaches. Yeah, along with great parents. Great. Everything has to be running smoothly to have that, you know what I mean? And everybody supports everybody. People, like, it's funny because when we played you guys, our 7U played y'all's 8U the other night. Yeah. And they were talking about how many, y'all got all them coaches on the sideline. Like, that's how we rock. Like, if somebody has a game, we all go into the game. Like, everybody's not coaching. You might have 4, then you might have a couple people helping. Some people are just helping on the sideline, but we all just support each other. Everybody, there's no animosity. There's no, like, everybody rocks with each other. So it looks like we got sideline, but we all there we want to win. We want the team to win. We want, you know what I mean? So it's just all love.
Yeah, man. Like I say, man, it's all love, bro. Before I forget, let people know, I guess, how they can contact you, or if they, if they're interested, if they got kids, they're looking for a team, let them know how they can get in contact with
you. We have a Facebook page, Duval Jags Facebook page. You can reach out to that. We have an Instagram page, Duval Jags on Instagram. I have my number. I can get my number out. That's not a problem. But yeah, really, the really easiest way is to go on Facebook and just reach out, send us a message. We'll check it. I don't check it every day. I ain't gonna lie, but I'll check it like a couple times. You know what I mean? I'll check it a couple times. And I'll definitely get back with you. And if anybody got questions or anything they want to know about us, then that's probably the best way to reach out.
Hey, one last question that I have. What are the for parents who's watching this who want their kids to come out and play for you guys, what are the fees like? What is the parent gonna have to come out of the pocket for to in order to be a part of the Duval Jags?
Our fee this year was $150, which is a great price.
That's a very good price.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Very.
and you're gonna look good for that $150. Like you're gonna get the tackle 12 and get no cheap. You know what I mean? You're gonna look fly for that $150. And then after that, you know, the teams, like I said, with the uniforms, they fundraise, or they, you know, parents might donate for the second. You know, I'm not sure. Every team does something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To after that, but the initial fee to come and play this year was $150. I think we might go to $175 next year, but that'll be the most. That's still cheaper than probably 90% of the parks in the city. So all we were thinking about doing is keeping the fee $150 and then charging like $50 equipment rental fee. So basically, you turn your stuff in at the end of the year, you'll get your $50 back.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
You don't turn it in, and you know, helmet costs more than $50, but at least we're getting something back for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's just like a deposit. You're gonna get it back. So it still would be $150. So we definitely won't go more than I think $175. You know, we try to keep it, you know, as low as possible. Because we understand, you know, it's tough, especially where we're at. We got, you know, we're inner city, you know, to
I think that's why that's one of the contributing factors of you guys being so successful and a winning team, because a lot of these parents in the inner city and in the lower income areas can't afford that $250 fee and everything to come and play. And if you guys are like offering it the same thing, or if not better, for $100.
I was about to say, now you're getting more for less.
Yeah. You're definitely getting more for less, because I keep it real. You can look at all the cities at least in Jacksonville. I don't know, but in Jacksonville, like especially like our 7U, different teams like that, man, I feel like they wear a different uniform area of the week. I don't know what they got going on over there, but they doing a lot of. Our team got 3 uniforms, but I think 7U might have the most. I think they got like 4 or 5. So they definitely clean every week. They definitely clean every week. But yeah, and that's another thing too with the fees. Like, and even if you ain't got the 150, like, man, give me something down and then give me a little something every week or something. It ain't like we had a 150 that you can't play. Like, we're gonna work with you if we, you know, if it's genuine and we know that you know, it ain't like some of these parts like, oh well, you ain't got it. No, we gonna figure it out. We'll fundraise or something, and we'll put some. A lot of people will give me not a lot. We don't have any sponsors, but like every once in a while, somebody might cut us a check for like $200 or something like that. I'll just take that and apply that to somebody few who wasn't able to play, or you know what I mean, and bless somebody. But so yeah, that's how we rock, man. I think, like I said, that's another reason why I feel we're so successful, because we ain't about $1. Yeah. I don't take a penny from Duval Jazz. I don't even got the cash app to where they. I don't got.
I don't want it. I don't want it. Yeah.
I don't want that. I just want to be a blessing. Like, you know, I'm good. My family, my wife, she got a good. We good. Like, we don't do this to pay our bills. Like, that's why I feel like we so blessed. Like, in such a short period of time, because we do it for the right reasons, and that shit is karma. You know, it just comes back around. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. And bro, I mean to ask you at the beginning of the interview, my bad, Dana. You straight, but I seen you had a little fender bender. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Involved in.
That was my first, man. I've been in a car accident before. I've never hit anybody before. And I was going to the Sweetwater game. My 11U was going to play their 12U. I was going home with my little man. I had my Easy in the car with me. We jamming in the car, feeling good, about to go to the game. He said something to me. You know how that goes. That quick, took my eye out the road. Somebody cut somebody off. Boom. So, but yeah, we're good, man. We're blessed. He had a seatbelt on. He just hit his mouth on the dash a little bit, but it could have been a lot worse. But we're blessed, definitely. Appreciate it.
That's what's up. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
But like you said, man,
I was gonna say, I want to, say I appreciate, you starting the park and having a place for kids to go that's affordable, and giving the kids in the city something to do. Because the way things going in the city right now, you got to get the kids off the street. So I appreciate that, and giving them something to do and keeping them in something and giving them an opportunity.
Definitely, I appreciate them. They keep me going. It gives me something to do. I know I'll be tired. I mean, we got so much going on, but it's like I've been doing it either not having an own part, but just being around football with my kids so long. It's like if I didn't have it, I don't know what I would do, to be honest. So it goes both ways. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
definitely.
Hey, man, look, Bello, we appreciate your time, bro. Appreciate you coming on. Like I said, outside of 12U, you know what I'm saying? I'm all behind y'all boys, man. Full support. Hell, even after the 12U game, you know what I'm saying? It's all love, bro.
Definitely.
I know what y'all got going on over there. You and your brother out there looking like Baby and Slim, just out there mobbing on the sidelines. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we appreciate you, bro. Nothing but love. We're gonna make sure we put your the IG and the Facebook, put some tags in the video and everything like that, so people can see what y'all got going on, bro. Once again, we're proud of you. Keep doing your thing, my boy.
Appreciate it. Yes, sir, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all stay blessed.
All right, you
Yes,
too,
sir.
bro.
All right, boss.
Be easy.
Dad, you all right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be all right. Every time I try to talk, I end up coughing.
I told you, get you, have Joy go make you a hot toddy.
Hot toddy.
Hot
I ain't gonna
toddy,
do that and get me drunk.
No, it's only 2 ounces of it. It ain't gonna get you drunk. It's 2 ounces of that with some lemon juice, a little bit of water, and some honey. And you
It
drink
ain't gonna
it
get you
warm.
drunk.
We ain't got no
It's
lemons.
just gonna get you messed up.
Oh.
We got lemon pepper.
It's like,
I don't think that's gonna fix your throat.
Hey,
Lemon pepper goes. Lemon pepper fix everything.
lemon pepper makes everything better.
everything?
Everything.
Speaking of making everything better, so last week we talked about the our top 3 favorite restaurants. To continue down this path, we didn't have enough time to do it last week. We're going to talk about our bottom 3 fast food restaurants.
Okay.
We can do that.
I think that's more difficult. I think that's more difficult than your favorites. For me, it's more difficult than finding my favorites. Joe, what you got?
Burger King. Definitely got Burger King on there. But I just don't understand. Like we said last time, I don't understand when they got that expensive, and I don't understand why the Whopper got to be so sloppy. Like,
man, what?
The problem with Burger King, they didn't used to be bad.
Right.
Yeah, like I don't know. Man.
In the middle for me. Burger King, like I'll go to Burger King over McDonald's.
I won't.
I used to.
Yeah, like recently, bro, Burger King been falling off. I got Taco Bell. I know that's dead spot. I got Taco Bell.
Well, actually, I don't know why you hate on Taco Bell.
You know why, bro? Because I don't want to sit down and eat in Taco Bell. So I can't enjoy my tacos. Like,
yeah, exactly.
So therefore, it's automatically in the bottom because I can't even eat what I went there for.
Yeah. You want a crunchy taco, but then by the time you get home, it's a soft taco.
It's soft nachos.
I just ate one at the bottom that felt
like, just the whole everything. You just got the 2 little sides just in your hand with
and
nothing on
it. Cheese and lettuce.
Yeah.
Cheese, lettuce, crunch.
Nah, so yeah, that's definitely going up there. You can put Taco Bell up there. And number 3, dang, what don't I like? What restaurant don't I like? I don't know. I go Captain D's. I put that up there. I know we had mentioned them. I don't rock with them. I feel like they like a fake Long John Silver, so I can't be. You know what I'm saying? It's like the jump man that got a belly on it.
They are definitely a bootleg Long John Silver.
Hey, stop talking about Captain D's.
Yeah, those would be my 3.
I eat it though. I ain't gonna lie. I eat it.
Captain D's, please.
Yeah. Nope.
What you got, Jedrick?
What?
This is gonna be the good one.
What's your 3 words?
First one is Subway.
Whoa.
Hello. Subway.
Wait,
Hello.
don't let Pete hear you say that. He'll fight you, boy.
There's so many better sub places
Yeah.
than Subway.
There are.
Although, whenever I do walk into some place that has a Subway, that's fresh baked bread smell, does smell delicious. But then their sandwiches are whack.
I might have to put Subway on mine. I just seen a video on IG with the man. He had to meet. He lined to meet up around the toilet in the bathroom, and then he was walking on the food, like the little buckets that they. I don't know why. I don't know why he recorded himself doing that, but I just saw that video.
Was he white?
No.
No.
No. I could have told you he
Your
was.
cousin like this. Like,
But yeah, so Subway is up there. What's another fast food restaurant? I don't eat at a lot. Whataburger. I'm not a fan of Whataburger.
Yeah, I could, yeah.
Not a fan of Whataburger. It's like y'all said last week, Whataburger is always cold. Something on it is always cold.
Something on there is always cold.
And although y'all had it, but you know what? Fast food. Little Caesars. Little Caesars.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You don't buy
That's a good one.
$5 pizza.
I wasn't going to include Little Caesars because I didn't think a pizza place is considered fast food.
That place is fast food.
So Little Caesars
Literally.
fast food. You can literally walk in like, hey, let me get a $5 pepperoni. And they're like,
You ain't even gotta ask. You just go to the thing
Yeah.
and press the code and open it and take the pizza.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember when they first started that. I remember we went to Little Caesars and they just have them stacked up behind the register, like just pepperoni and cheese over here. Yep, $5 box. Woo! Like just.
yeah, those are Subway,
Whataburger,
and
Little Caesars.
Little Caesars. Those are my 3 least favorite.
Yeah, those are some legitimate, not
Yeah,
legitimate good places.
I've eaten Whataburger maybe twice, but I'm not gonna go back no more since y'all said every something be cold, and it might be the meat.
It's either the cheese, something is frozen.
The cheese, the lettuce, or the tomato, something is ice cold, which makes the burger cold by the time you open it and eat it.
I was thinking about last week after we got off the podcast. I forgot about Hardee's / Carl's Jr. when I was naming like some of my top favorite ones.
See, the thing about Hardee's, they good. They got good breakfast.
They're probably 4 or 5. But them burgers,
the food.
I like their burgers. They got very good breakfast though. They do have good breakfast.
I don't like Hardee's lunch food because it all tastes old. Like, why the bun stale already? Y'all just open for lunch. Like, what y'all do?
But yeah. What about you, Dana? What you got, Dana?
Burger King,
You know Dana don't eat fast food.
Yeah.
Taco Bell.
Burger King, Taco Bell.
Anything other than Chick-fil-A.
Crystals.
Crystals.
Okay.
Now the only and all of those on the list, it's not because they're good if they did anything wrong. They're all gonna create stomach issues.
Everything creates stomach issues for you, Dana.
Well, I know 110%. I'm gonna be going to the hospital if I eat those.
They used to make that late night crystal jug, man, coming from Flush and Leopard Lounge.
Once again, I ain't saying that they taste bad. I'm just saying.
After effect.
Well, let me go back. So
12 cheese crystals.
So I'm gonna go with the same reason, Taco Bell, with the taco falling apart, be soft, the bottom be soft because of the grease and the meat. The sloppy waffle, and then the wet Crystal's
crystal
bread.
bun. Oh, that's the worst. That is the worst. When you get that crystal.
Crystal's fries.
It's wet.
Hey, you know how Taco Bell's taco is soggy as soon as you get it? I've never had crunchy Crystal fries. I've never had good. They're always soggy and limp every time.
It's gonna be. It's gonna even if you do get a good batch of fries, there's gonna be at least one in there that just like why? How did you even get in here?
Listen.
That's why I only get chili cheese fries.
And then they came out with the bag with the holes in it that was supposed to help keep stuff from being soggy.
Now the bag be wet too. Everything's just wet.
Now they went back to the paper bag.
Man, ain't nothing worse than a wet, soggy bun from Crystal. God.
Without a ruin the whole.
It's like dough. It ain't even.
Yeah, like it ain't even full.
I'm done eating. Like, all right, I'm done. I don't want no more.
What you got for us, Diz?
Man, y'all gonna got some pretty good ones listed. But I'm gonna go with number one is Church's chicken. Church's chicken is number one.
Church's.
Because their chicken is big and unseasoned.
They definitely got the world's biggest chicken.
Yeah.
But how do y'all have all this? How y'all in the hood and don't season your chicken? Like, who does that? Like, it don't make sense.
I think the same people that own Popeyes own Church's.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way, boy.
Ain't no way, boy.
Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. Because Popeyes is light years ahead of Church's.
Popeyes has probably the best. Popeyes has probably the best commercial fast food fried chicken. Like,
especially that spicy chicken, boy. All right, let me get back to my my three words.
Get back to the bad.
Yeah, I say Church's chicken. Hey, I might have to put Crystals up there.
Yeah.
Crystals, because that soggy bread, it is terrible. It's terrible.
That soggy bread,
ain't nothing worse than soggy bread. It make me gag thinking about it. Especially when you bite it and you don't know it's soggy.
Oh,
you bite it.
And that mud just mush. It just you go to bite and it's just mush.
Yeah, that's how I feel after, like, if I order me a Subway sandwich and I put it in the refrigerator.
Let it sit.
Oh man,
it get soggy.
I just take the whole top piece of the bread off and just eat
it. Take the whole top off that mud.
Let me get my third one. What's my third one? Man, I'm trying to say something that y'all haven't said already.
FYI, did y'all know that Burger King was started in Jacksonville?
Yeah, I worked with a lady who was related to the person who started it. That's what she said. But she was old, didn't know no better. Man, what's my third? I don't know. I gotta go with Whataburger. Never had a good experience. Never had a good experience with them. Never.
Yeah.
Burger.
Pretty valid. Yes.
Yep, it's Whataburger. Their fries suck too.
What happened?
Their fries are terrible.
Yeah.
Their burgers are cold. I don't even get lettuce. I don't even get lettuce and tomatoes on my burger, and it's still be cold. Yeah. So no, they take the ketchup and mustard straight out the freezer or something, but.
Y'all put y'all ketchup and mustard in the refrigerator?
Yes. Heck yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
You don't, Dana?
Yes.
Really?
I don't eat ketchup.
What about mustard?
I eat mustard. Definitely
eat hot mustard.
Y'all put y'all syrup in the refrigerator?
No.
Not syrup.
It'll never pour out.
I hate cold syrup.
Yeah. Me too.
Cold syrup is nasty. But yeah, those are some pretty valid lists, y'all.
Yeah.
Got any honorable mentions?
Honorable mention.
Bad restaurants
Yeah.
that we didn't mention.
Back in the day before they closed all the doors, Quiznos. Because it used to tear the roof of my mouth up every time.
What?
Quiznos? Would Boston Market be considered fast food?
Yes.
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 We can put them on
Boston
the
Market is definitely the whitest fast food restaurant in the world.
It's so nasty. I ate it one time.
Whoa, hold on now. So if we're gonna say Boston Market, we can put CC's on there.
CC's what?
CC's Pizza.
CC's Pizza.
That's not nationwide though. I mean,
I don't know. It need to be nowhere wide.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was me. I was like, what's happening?
Yeah. One time we got kicked out of CC's Pizza.
Wow.
Me and a couple of our friends.
Yeah, right.
What happened?
It was all you could. CC's.
I missed what happened.
That was you.
Yeah, you went full robot mode.
Your battery died.
But yeah, we got kicked out of CC's because we ate all the pizza.
I don't know what happened.
We're like, but it's all you can eat. Like, no.
They didn't want y'all using their bathroom. That's why.
CC's Pizza. I remember them.
Yeah. We had one right by my mama's house. We used to just ride our bikes up there.
Mom used to say, buying them pizzas, bringing them pizzas home.
Yep, you already know us for dinner. You come over here, my boy. CC's.
Man, I'm trying to think of any honorable mention places.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else.
Outside of Boston Market, me either.
Yeah, Boston Market was gross.
Yeah, the corn tasted like crabs.
Yeah.
And
mashed potatoes was crunchy. I don't know what was in it. Like they had celery in their mashed potatoes. That's how crunchy it was.
How about worst three based on service?
Based on service?
Yeah. Not food, but service.
Applebee's.
McDonald's.
Applebee's.
I'm gonna go with Wendy's, Burger King, and
McDonald's.
Wendy's, Burger King,
McDonald's.
It all depends. It depends
which McDonald's you go to.
It all depends.
But listen,
like none of these restaurants around here that I've gone to have gotten my order wrong. It's weird. Been here for a year. Wendy's, Burger King, Jack in the Box, McDonald's, all of them. None of them has come close to getting my order wrong. But every time I went to any restaurant in South Carolina,
we got it wrong.
Wendy's
messed up something.
And it made me mad because like your whole job is to read off of a monitor.
Yes.
And put on the sandwich what is on the monitor. Why
Wendy's is bad.
Onions and mayonnaise on my sandwich.
Wendy's might be the worst, but Burger King is a close second.
Why? So Wendy's hires the worst employees. That's why they get their stuff wrong all the time. But McDonald's has to have the worst mix-ups. Like when they mess something up, it's the worst. It's like how you even mess that up.
Yeah.
I ordered a quarter pounder. Why do I have a 4-piece nugget?
Listen. Yeah. I gonna order the chicken sandwich there before, and they ain't have no bottom bread. Bro, how do you forget the bread? How do you forget the bread? Like this is crazy.
That's funny.
No, there was no bottom bread.
Oh,
there was just no bottom.
Last time I went to Arby's, I got me the chicken bacon Swiss bird sandwich, and they forgot the chicken. It was bacon and Swiss between the buns. No chicken. I called them and told them, and the lady laughed. Like I was playing.
So you got all the way home and realized that?
Yes.
You
Do y'all check y'all bag? Do y'all check y'all bags like as soon as y'all get y'all food?
Before I pull away from the window.
If only if I go to Wendy's, Burger King, and Popeyes.
I never check my food. And I always get home and I always order, mess up, I make them change up my food. So I get home, I be mad all the time. All the time.
Anytime I go get the food, Allie be like, check the bag before you drive off, because I always come home and something be wrong. Something be wrong.
From Popeyes, they forget something almost every time I go to Popeyes. Every single time.
Hey, so I don't know if this is just here, but these restaurants are starting to trick people by changing the name of the restaurant because they sell to cater towards their burgers. Like Buffalo Wild Wings. I was on DoorDash the other day, and it was like, I'm like, ooh, there's a new restaurant, Wild Burgers.
Those are called ghost kitchens.
So it's the Buffalo Wild Wings. It's coming from B-Dubs.
Yeah, they're called ghost kitchens. That's our companies.
And Denny's has one called the Burger Den. I'm like
the Chili's by us. They got a place called Just Wings.
Inside Chili's.
Yeah, that Chili's makes the wings.
Yeah.
Get them, they deliver them. But yeah, that started with the pandemic. They got all kinds of ghost kitchens.
Yeah, they can keep them.
All this talk about food making me hungry.
I feel like I get hit with an okie doke when I order from Burger Den and Wild Burgers, and it came with a Denny's bag and a B-Dubs bag. I'm like,
y'all ran out of bags. That's what you get, my boy.
I realized,
gotcha. Got him.
I realized
that's what when you open up the bag, that should come out of there. Got him.
I think that's the angriest that I get. It's when I get home without checking my bag, and I open up the burger, and then there's mayonnaise on my burger.
Yes, the worst.
That makes me angrier than anything else that I could think of. Like I'll be like, it's fighting mad. It's to the point where Deanna will be like, "Here, you want my food?" Like, no, I want your food. I want them to get my food right. Have my mouth set for this sandwich, and you got mayonnaise on it. And now, even if I take the mayonnaise off, I'm still gonna know that there was mayonnaise on this burger, and it's gonna make me angry every time I eat it. Every time I take a bite.
You know what might make me madder than that is when you have your mouth set on something at a certain restaurant, and you get there, and they get sold out of it. That will make that makes me so mad.
Yeah,
I just pull out like, damn it, and I just go.
We don't have it. We don't have it.
I got what? Take the signs down and y'all ain't got it.
Right. How do you not? That's all you get for. How you not have it?
Oh, I went to Popeyes one time in South Carolina, and they were out of chicken.
We don't have it.
They were just lazy. They ain't want to cook more chicken.
They were like we only got shrimp and catfish and chicken fingers. Chicken.
How?
I was like,
ain't no way, bro.
The truck never showed up this morning.
Oh,
yeah.
Gotta do it.
At least you know the chicken fresh.
Do it.
At least you know it's fresh.
Yeah. But
I didn't go to Bojangles.
For real. I definitely don't want no catfish. Appreciate it.
Oh, man.
I know Popeyes had catfish. Popeyes sell catfish.
Yeah, they got little catfish bites or nuggets or like.
No, I'm good. I'll stick with
it.
Why
nobody want to eat catfish anyway, let alone some old catfish? Now the catfish by
So how
itself.
long y'all had the catfish? If the man ain't bring the truck, how long y'all had the catfish and shrimp in there?
Right.
Right.
No, no sir.
Cool.
Yeah,
Episode-
man.
What episode we on? 43?
43.
43.
Hey, we
We
moving
cleaning
right
up our we cleaning up our image. We come on here with a bow tie next week. My glasses.
It's your t-shirt, a bow tie, and glasses.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. You know what I'm talking about? Just ready. Be ready. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah. You like the podcast, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, share, drop a comment, share it again, at somebody in the comments. You know what I mean? Check out the other 42 episodes, the after show stuff. Way Back Wednesday. I'm gonna get back on Way Back Wednesday. I be forgetting it's Wednesdays till it's like 11:30, and I'm like, yeah, can't drop a Way Back Wednesday on Thursday. So
It seems like your football coaching life is changing is rearranging your priorities.
nah, look, it's Pete be having games on Wednesday too. So I go to his game, then I go to my practice. By the time I get home, I'll be out of there. But yeah, I got some more stories. Yeah, man, we moving right along. 43 episodes in. Long live Big Norm. Shout out to Bello for coming on. Yeah, we're gonna get the guests rolling back in. Dana Dane down there. Dan, you doing the practice?
Yeah. About
He gonna get some chicken. He gonna get some of the crystal bars.
Yeah, he gonna get some
Crystal burgers.
crystals before practice.
Hey, Crystal chicken sandwiches don't get soggy. They're good.
You right.
Crystal
They don't.
They're
Chicken sandwich.
Little
a
chick.
chick sandwich.
Yeah, that's
Well,
pretty
see,
decent.
the-
That's a
The
decent
only
sandwich.
thing I get from Crystals is a sunriser with no sausage, because it, like you said, it won't get soggy because ain't nothing wet on it. But that's the only thing I get.
Hey, y'all ever got chicken wings from Crystals?
What?
Boy, ain't no way.
They got some spicy. They got spicy wings at Crystals. Them things are very, very hot, very spicy. Every time I get them, I be like, God, dog, these hot.
You look like a spicy.
Yeah, I go to Crystals, man, get the wings.
That sound like an ER visit for
Hey,
my
man.
stomach.
For real, you know your boy gonna get the wings. I'm gonna swallow some wings.
Hey, you got to get the. Oh, they probably don't have them anymore, but Checkers got some good wings.
I done had Checkers wings too.
Yeah.
Yep. They'll be hitting
Got some
too.
good wings.
That's another place that I never eat.
That's one of my favorite.
That's the place that sold out the stuff I wanted.
Hey, look.
Checkers.
Hey, Checkers and get that. I used to get that big Buford without mayonnaise.
Made me so mad, I just pulled off. With the big Taco Bell.
Checkers shake me too.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm hungry now, bro. I need to go get me something to eat. All this talking about food, I'm gonna go make me some ramen noodles.
I'm gonna take me a nap and I'm gonna wake up and edit this episode.
For sure, put another bell in there. You know what I mean? But yeah,
I'm going to
Episode
cook
43.
ribeye. Bone in ribeye.
You look like a bone.
Like a boner.
Whoa! There we go. It happens every week.
and we're gonna stay right here on YouTube. We're not going anywhere.
I wish a nigga would put me on a Christian channel.
Yo. This. See, y'all what Turk be talking about? Everybody got gay.
Whoa. Next
Y'all.
episode. We will discuss that next
Yeah,
episode.
we will discuss that next episode. That's next
Okay.
episode.
So-
he has some major violations in that conversation.
Well, we gonna make sure next week we put in there what happened this week, so I can prove that y'all play those games. Saying they don't. Ain't
Saying
gonna
something
be
and doing
pause
something. Two
moment.
different things.
Look,
What?
yeah.
Nah, he said play game games. He didn't. He did say. Well, he said something on the play playing basketball, but
Hey, what I was gonna say is in the military, like for some reason, white dudes do that all the time.
Do what?
Like play gay games. Like
All right, next week.
Yeah.
Next week.
Yeah, we'll pick this up next week.
Episode 43. Man, y'all look out for episode 44. Playing those games.
hey, you look like a podcast.
Yes, sir, fellas. You.
Yeah.
You.